What is going on, family? What is going on? Okay, so I just wanted to do a nice quick video because right now I just had a frustrating experience, right? And one of the things that I know a lot of us go through, even though we may not discuss it with our friends or our family all the time, is that you get real frustrated with life, right? And it's like, yo, what the fuck is the point of this shit? Like, this shit is pissing me off, it's aggravating, it's frustrating. I'm going through all these changes. Like, I'm getting a little bit of things that I want, but I'm not really getting what I want out of life. It's like, what is the whole point of this? So those are the people that I'm speaking to. If you feel like you got your life all together and you rocking and rolling and you good, this is not the message for you, right? This is the message for people who are trying to figure out how to start all over. And the best suggestion that I can tell you as far as beginning to start life, oh my God, do you see this shit? Wow. I'm glad that happened. You see how that happened? That's a perfect example of how life goes. You see how you just be flowing, everything rocking and rolling, and then here comes some shit. You see the big oversized load. That's a perfect example, and I didn't even want that to happen. But that's how I know my God angels is with me, especially when I'm sending out this message. This message has everything to do with really starting over. The only way you can start over is rewriting what's going on the inside. If you don't get what's going on the inside right, you're not going to be able to achieve the things that you're trying to go out here and get for. And if you do achieve the things that you're going out here and getting, but you don't do the work on the inside, what's going to happen is that those things that you're getting is going to still make you miserable. I give you a perfect example. Let's say you're looking for the right partner. And what do I mean about the right partner? The right partner that you are able to devote yourself and give your loyalty, honor, and trust and love to. And you know that that's going to be reciprocated to you. Okay? In order to receive that type of love in any partnership, you have to already be giving that to yourself. So if you don't give that to yourself and you say, Bucket, I'm going to go out here and get it anyway, you wind up getting a synthetic replica of what you really want. And then when you wind up settling your life down with the person, you wind up looking at them like, this is not even what I signed up for, but I'm already invested, so Bucket, I'm just going to settle for it. That's what a lot of us do. So no judgment there, because I've done that for 7 years, so I get it. But I finally got to a place where it's like, you know what, I really want to start all over again. And I learned so many different things throughout my years. And one of the biggest things that I've learned that really helped me is to really become aligned in who I was as a person, really loving me and all of my imperfections, and not depending on appearance, not depending on a mate, a child, a family member, a sister, a relative. I didn't depend on anyone to have that unconditional love for me. I gave it to myself. How did I give it to myself? I built my relationship with God. How did I build my relationship with God? I started to read about God, who God was. How did God even get introduced to my life? How does God align with who I am today? What is God? Right? Once I started to really research and get deep into those questions and started to get those answers, it helped me love myself more, right? Because God is not going to create anything that he doesn't love, right? Everything that he created on this universe, he loves, he values, and he appreciates. That's why we're here, right? We are his creation. Period. Right? So, and it's not based on what society says is beautiful. It's not based on what society says is attractive. God made us attractive, period. Just put a period on it. I don't care how you look. Put a period on it because God made you. Not your parents. See, I come from the parents. I'm an 80s baby. So I come from the parents that used to be saying, listen, I made you into this world. I can take you out of this world. And for a long time, I really, really thought that everything was about the parents when it's not. It's really, really not. They're just the ones that carry us and go through the stresses to bring us into this world. But the creator of who we are is not our parents. The creator of who we are is God. That's the creator of it all. That's what gives me the breath that I'm able to breathe today to even talk to you. My parents didn't give that breath to me for me to be able to talk to you. This backbone I got on my back, my parents didn't give that to me. God gave it to me. And really, when you align with God, and I can't say it enough, and I know some people is like, you know, is she trying to be a pastor? It's like what is this about? Is this a religion? This don't got nothing to do with religion. This has everything to do with being aligned with your creator. Because when you're able to be aligned with your creator, when you come across people and situations that frustrate you, that get you to a place where you lose hope, you get to a place where you become fearful, you get to a place where you become stressed, you get to a place where you become worried. When you get into all of those spaces, and we all do, what brings me back is my relationship with God. That brings me back to telling myself, I love you. I don't need an audience. I don't need a whole bunch of followers to love me. I love you. You know how good that feels to feel God's love, and you ain't got to worry about somebody else, another human being, loving you properly? You know how good that feels? You know how good it feels to relax and trust God, and you ain't got to worry about trusting another human being and make sure that another human being ain't gonna betray you? You know how good it feels to just sit back and trust into God? Like, that's the message alone. It's such a safetyness in that. And if I can give anybody a gift, that would be the gift that I can give you. Because when I tell you that gift gives you a peace of mind, it takes the worry, it takes the stress. And I'm not going to say that you ain't going to never, ever get worried or ever get stressed again, because it will happen. But what I'm saying is that when it does happen, because of that relationship with God, He'll bring you right back to where you need to be. You're not going to be at that place long. So you're not going to get to a place where it's like, okay, I want to kill myself. I want life to be over. Because when you're in a dark place and you really don't get life, that's the type of place life will push you in. And a place where you don't even want to be here in this world no more. I know all about that. I got a video about that. You can go check that out. You get to that place because you get sick of it. But I had to learn how to stay here and stay focused. And I'm in my 40s, right? I'm in my 40s. So I just wanted to genuinely tell someone who is struggling today, if you don't love you, I want to tell you that I love you. And why do I love you? I love you because God loves you. And that's really all the love that you need. Focus on that love, focus on that attention, and baby, when I tell you all type of things will start happening to you, you'll probably leave a message under my video like, oh shit, she was right. Even if you don't leave the message, you'll just have a moment where you'll be like, oh shit, she was right. Because I know there were several moments where I was listening to my Myron Goldens and listening to Tony Gaskin. That's another person I listen to. I listen to a lot of men, then I listen to women. The only woman I really listen to and I take heat from is Iyanla Vanzant, right? And one of the reasons why I rock with Iyanla Vanzant as a woman is because she's so transparent about her insecurities, where she falls short at, where she struggled, so that way she can let you know that I'm not trying to teach you something from a superior dictatorial place. I'm trying to teach you something from a place of experience where I fell short, and I'm going to try to teach you on how you can get it together, because I fell short in this area too. That's why I rock with her, right? A lot of other women that I've come across, I'm not saying all women like that. A lot of other women, they focus a lot on the message, but they don't put their experience with the message. They just want to tell you the message. They want to look like $1 million in front of you, in front of the camera, and they want to tell you this positive message and you're supposed to get it. But you don't even understand how they got there. They just want to tell you that this is where I'm at. You know, I went through X, Y, and Z. I had this, I had that happen, but, you know, I was able to kind of fix it. But there's no real breakdown in steps on how you fix it. So that's one of the reasons why I really, really appreciate Iyanla Vanzant, and I rock with her for many, 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 many years. But like I said, I love you. God loves you. Build that relationship. Let that be the first step before you try to figure out anything else in this life. Figure out that relationship that you have with God. And then come back and let me know all about it. Later.